Hello everyone, how is it going? Welcome back to another video. All right, guys. So in this video, we're gonna do a build guide. We're gonna take a look at the build guide for classic Batman. Yes, guys, classic Batman. I've made some build guides for classic Superman and classic Wonder Woman. Batman was left out, and I was kind of feeling bad for him, for leaving him out. So yeah, we're gonna take a look at the build guide for classic Batman. But before we do that, I just would like to ask you to please subscribe to the channel. If you haven't done that yet and like the video if you enjoy it. All right, guys. So, classic Batman is mostly built on attack and resistance. Classic Batman is actually really good when it comes to arena, when he is being used with the entire classic team. He's actually quite useful. And, I do try to use him as much as I can whenever I'm playing in arena and in Champions Arena. So, let's take a look at his passives before we start to take a look at the build. So plus 35%, plus 35% attack for Batman and classic teammates if he is in your roster. You just need to be there in the roster, and automatically all your Batman characters and classic teammates will get an increase in the attack. Plus 35% health for same thing for Batman characters and classic teammates. So plus 35% attack and 35% health. All right. So if classic Batman is in your roster, all Batman heroes will gain a bonus to experience awarded from from battles and while using experience capsules. It's gonna be applied on all the Batman characters and classic characters too, I think. Okay, if classic Batman, all Batman heroes. Okay, I'm sorry, not classics. All right. So one power bar gained. So every time you blind the opponent, you can blind the opponent through basics actually with when you're using the whole classic team. And every time the opponent misses that attack due to that blind debuff, you will have a chance, 50% chance for opponent to miss under blind. That's if that happens, you will gain one power bar. Okay, when an opponent misses an attack on classic or on any classic hero, because of being blinded, the team will gain power. Additionally, Batman aids the classic team by empowering their rush attack with blind. So on swipe rights, you can apply blind thanks to classic Batman. All right. So now let's jump quickly into the build. So it's pretty simple actually. You need to add all attack on the gears and just one defense. Okay. So let's see. I do have added some CADs and CACs over here because the CADs and CACs were not maxed out. But traditionally, you need to try to add all attack. As you can see over here. Let me show you the build first. So 300% is maxed out. Uh, 375% crit chance is also maxed out, as you can see. Now let's take a look. You don't really need to add any lethal attack or any fast attack chance over here. Uh, you need to add a ton of resistance if you want to survive a little longer. I don't have a huge ton of resistance over here, but it's a little bit of resistance. Now some of these stats are over 300%. All right, I've just checked. It is around 311%, so I think it's fine. And when it comes to critical attack chance, let's check this. All right, so this is actually nice because it's exactly 75%. So normally the build says that you need to add a lot of attack. But to be honest, when I'm using him in arena, we do need to have a lot of, we need to max out the CAD and CAC too. So I've kind of changed the build a little bit from the traditional build, but this will work out too. But just make sure that you don't add any lethal attack or any fast attack chance. I think you can add defense, but let's say if in case your character is uh, is taking a lot of damage and not dying that easily, then maybe you can replace the defense with some more attack. But when it comes to the fourth talent slot, okay, that is very important. The fourth talent slot, all the slots should be filled with only attack. So one, two, three, three attacks, and maybe you can add a little bit of defense if still your character is dying quickly. But to be honest, there is no need for defense, extra defense. That's gonna make him too tanky. We want him to do some damage as well. We don't want him to just be a tank. We want him to do some damage too in arena and champions arena. He's not useful at all in the raids. So make sure that whenever you try to build him, make sure that you remember that this character is not made for raids. All right, let me try to do some reforges over here, try to bring in some attack because we have a little less attack over here. Okay, maybe, yeah, maybe I'll pick this 45% CAD and replace one attack over here. Let's try this. So we had precisely 75% crit chance. There's one more CAD. It's better than having extra defense, to be honest. So I got to remove two CADs from here, which can be done. I think I have enough. Yep, I can remove this one. So it's not mandatory every time that you need to follow exact steps. You can add some CADs over here. You can add some talents on your, you can add some attack on your talents too. The bottom line is that your stats, which is CAD and CAC, should be maxed out. And you need to have decent enough attack. Okay, that is it. Okay, so there is stun resistance over here. Let's try to get rid of it. I'm doing it twice because we just have 11 reforges. Oh, nice. An epic attack. That will help out. What do we have here? Health, again, not relevant on this guy. Okay, still lethal attack. It's not important, guys, but it's still better than having uh, health. That's why I'm picking it up. Maybe later I'll replace it. Okay, let's see if we can pull out another attack. Oh boy. Defense. Okay. I'm going to select defense and I'm going to replace the defense that I have on my fifth slot back to attack. This one. Move back to attack. Hey, there we go. Nice and easy. When you have a lot of free forges, you don't really mind spending 30 at a time. Okay, let's check it out. All right, so let me just quickly take a look. All right, guys, so we do have 50% extra, almost 50% extra CAD, which again I will replace with attack. That will make it, balanced. Because you don't always remember, guys, always remember check out the stats and calculate it. If in case you have extra stats, then just go ahead and replace it. Okay, now this is fine. So that's 150 plus 90 plus 45, 12, 12. It's close to 300. It's a little bit more than 300%, which is completely fine. I need to replace that lethal attack to attack. I'll do that later. But this is how you build classic Batman, guys. If in case you have any questions or any doubts about the build, once again, build him when you're done with your main characters. No need to build him straight away just because you have unlocked him or just because he's your favorite character. Build your main damage dealers first. You build support characters for those damage dealers and then go for these kind of characters. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Yeah, thank you for watching, guys, and have a good one. Let's meet again with another build guide. Bye bye.